You mentioned when you were working with Slice Diamonds that there was an education aspect and that you had to get some celebrities to add that validation to it. You were watching TV one day at home when you were watching American Idol and you spotted Sharon Osbourne wearing one of your earrings.
Yeah.
And from that point on, many celebrities have worn your work, which includes Rihanna, Lady Gaga, Nick Jonas, Michelle Obama, Demi Lovato, Tiffany Haddish, J-Lo, Nicki Minaj, Mindy Kaling. How much does this matter? What weight do celebrity endorsements carry in this world, in the world of luxury brands? Do you think it's possible to build a brand without ever relying on celebrity endorsements? Or do you think it's an integral part of the business? It's one of the main channels of marketing.
I'm going to start with the second question.
Okay.
Can you build a brand without celebrity endorsements? If your brand becomes big enough, even without it, celebrities are going to start wearing it because celebrities want to be seen in the hottest brands. So if it's a trending piece, then let's say the consumer activation's gone up, and then all of a sudden you're going to see, because at the end of the day, celebrities are humans and they also follow trends and want to be seen in the coolest, newest attire that's available. Yeah. So it's gonna happen regardless of if you're just creating a product that is like desired by everyone. For me, because it was a new product, I was a new brand. It started off as like you said, I was watching television one day and it ended up being a store that we worked with, and I used it as promotional material. What was on Facebook that day, back then. Yeah. Throwbacks, major throwback.
Yeah.
And just seeing the validation the brand got just by having one endorsement and how much increased visibility and people's trust and people's need to invest in it was enormous. And this was given, although I do have to add, this was when Instagram became popular. So this was very early days. Like I was getting these leads when people were just getting on social medias. Like half of these celebrities were just, tagging, and
it was a rise of influencer marketing.
Exactly. It was just at the sort of the edge of influencer marketing and product placement. So I feel like I got in there at a really great time where it wasn't as common for brands to do it. So I was getting all these leads because that was one of the only few people doing it at that time, and saw like benefit in it. It's much harder to get that kind of placement today. I can tell you that from experience, because now every brand does it, and every brand's got like a relationship with the stylist, and now there's just way more celebrities too, right? Like there's there's TikTok celebrities, and there's Instagram celebrities, there's YouTube celebrities. So like there's just some more real estate to be seen on. But back then you had your Emmys, Grammys, and few of your music artists, actors. That the list you mentioned, as you can see, are all the older women, and like not older, but like the icons in the sense there's no one really like an Instagram, like TikToker in that list right now. But that's why, because it was like at that time where these were what celebrities were, right? And then it was just like newer, younger actors and actresses.
Yeah.
So I feel like it really helped me, especially when you're introducing new materials. It's a great way to show loyalty and trust on a product, as long as then you pull through with the actual product. So that really just gets people on your website, a foot in the door, interested and excited. But then I think the second part is also as important, whereas like you promise them and show them a great product that they can actually have a great experience with.
How do you create a design specifically for a client? Let's say, that's not a thought experiment. Let's say I'm a big celebrity. I know you have to really stretch your imagination for this. Let's say, I think the jury's out on that. Let's say I'm prepping for the Met Gala.
Yeah.
How do you approach a new project like this? What are the type of questions you would ask a celebrity? What are you trying to gauge? How do you refine the design? What's the whole process?
So whenever we worked with celebrities at the Met Gala, it's actually the other way around. The theme is obviously decided by the corporate, like the gala itself. And then celebrities decide what kind of, it's actually not the celebrities. Most of them actually have just stylists who sort of come up with a concept, and it's the stylists that we work with. In most cases, if we have something that already meets the criteria or meets the vision that the stylist is looking for, great. Then it's just a loan out, and then that's it. One time is that with Mary J. Blige,
Heavenly Bodies.
Yeah. So that was very much like designed with the dress and the aesthetic in mind. So every
And was there like back and forth involved? Were you involved in the creative process, or they just came to you with the idea?
So we worked with a PR firm in LA, and she's a dear friend. Shout out to Janina from Durazio, and she just has really great connections with all the stylists, and she would be the person, our sort of point of contact, because the stylist would speak to her, and then they would convey their concerns to us. And it was a lot of back and forth. But on most times, it's like they're not as fussy, as long as it meets the aesthetic and it looks great. They're quite, keen on working and just making a seamless experience.